Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to round 3. Matt Harris being joined in commentary by Leith, the Bowls Secretary here at the GDSC with Grafton District Services Bowls Club. And we've got a treat for you for round 3. We have the current winners, leaders, before lunch, the group of Greg Maxted, Indy Conlon and Matt Sargent taking on... Well, we liked them so much in round 1, we've got them back for round 3. We've got Greg McEnany. Greg McEnany. Actually, that's the Woolga guys. We've got Rummy Cudmore in skip, Stewie Bailey leading, and Darren Linder in second. And the guys are just finishing off their the trial ends, and we have spoken to a couple of the people in particular about where they need to stand. So viewers at home, no doubt we will get the cattle prodders out if they're not playing by the rules. But good afternoon, Lee. Thanks for having us.
No problem, and welcome to God's country.
God's country.
Absolutely, mate.
It is a rather lovely place to play bowls. Tell me just a bit about the club. You got much about the history of the club while they're doing their roll-up?
Oh, yeah, bits and pieces. So a lot of the deck area is fairly new. There was another bowling club that was down by the river, but it was not financially viable, so this club took it on. That's hence the greens are here. Obviously 2 synthetic greens, but look, mate, they're great supporters, the club in general. The food was good at lunch. I hope you think so. So, yeah, look, they're very good supporters, and all I can say is such a fantastic thing to see such a good rollout of teams, mate. So
and talking about roll of teams, where have we got people coming from?
Basically from Raymond Terrace to the Gold Coast, so and everywhere in between, so it's a fairly big area.
So that's region Northern Rivers?
We're Northern Rivers, but that's, well above and beyond that. So, look, it's fantastic to see this many different coloured shirts on our greens. So I hope they're enjoying their day too. We try to look after them here. We're pretty good hosts.
Oh, you've done that. You looked after me. My goodness, I don't want to head back to the northern beaches where I am. But it does look like that we're ready to play. We're actually going to have a quick look, and this is where you'll work out what actually I do by pressing all these buttons and the different cameras that we look at trying to move to. And when I get my camera doing the right thing,
yep,
there it is. We're back into it. So excuse me while I multitask and do lots of other things while you always just try and make sure that we see our people on the mat delivering, and you can see all the setup. But we've actually got the stream going on in the club as well.
Yes, yep,
and
we sure have.
What a great initiative! First time live streaming on the Youtubelivesports.
Yeah,
and we're getting a look. It's the second time of the Park Beach Coffs Harbour team of Stuart Bailey. He's got the XGs of the red, white and black bowls.
Yeah, those St Kilda bowls, mate. It's the only thing St Kilda's still running around this year.
Obviously, I think it's based on St Kilda or the North Sydney Bears or whatever was going on there. But tell me, how long has been your involvement with this club?
Oh, I've been here for probably 10 years.
Okay.
So, yeah, secretary for the last 7, so I'm a pretty slow learner, obviously.
Yeah. And I was talking to you at lunch, and the Northern Rivers region, you've basically conducted all your regional state championship qualifiers for the state championships.
Yeah, we have already. So, yeah, it's in a way it's a bit of a blessing in disguise because we can really focus on the club stuff and the carnivals and things like that.
Yes.
I'm a big supporter of, or believer in supporting each other clubs. So,
terrific.
Yeah.
I think it's a marvellous thing to be involved in, and obviously you've got a lot of visitors coming and hopefully spending a fair bit of money here.
Yeah, mate, yeah. It's more important that they're enjoying their time here. That's the first and foremost priority. So.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we're going to try and have a look at the bowls, but we've got young Rummy trying to milk the limelight at the moment. So what I generally do is when I get people standing in the line of the head, you generally try and change your cameras around so you get a bit of a different look. So we don't need to send anyone out there just yet. It is early days as the players work out where their point is. But a significant tournament for you, 28 sides.
Yes.
7 rinks on each green. I believe the green in front of the clubhouse is a little bit older.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
And the one on the right, closest to the car park, is not as dated. But you got 2 full-time greenkeepers.
Yes, we have, mate. And they do a good job looking after us. I mean, as you've seen yourself, the surrounds are really beautifully kept as well. We do try to really look after the area. The green we're watching now is probably the more preferred green to play on. It's just a little bit slower, so it bowls like a good grass green.
Yes.
The wind can make it a little bit tricky, but that's nothing new there.
Well, you have a look at the first head, and it's a bit like a satellite.
Yep.
You know, it's going round orbit, but there's plenty of room for the skippers to draw. But look, not surprising. We had a beautiful cold lunch. A couple of people had some hot chippies around the place, but a beautiful crusty bread roll. It's so underrated, crusty bread rolls.
Oh, yeah, I love them too.
And the beverages was great. But I can tell you, Matt Sargent's got a bit of a pedigree here, as does Indy Conlon. So I'm not surprised to see these players doing quite well. What's the format? I have mentioned it. There's $10,000 in prize money.
$10,000 in prize money, so it's 2 bowl triples. We did a 1 end roll up and 13 ends. It was a bit of a first run at this format for us. Sorry, mate, I think the wind's blowing in my mic.
Yeah, the wind, that's okay. They just have to deal with it. They know that the wind's all over the place.
Right. Yeah, so it's a bit of a new format for us here, but we just thought with the different pace of the 2 greens, it gives every bowler a chance to adjust in between games.
Sure.
So, yeah, look, the hardest pill to swallow so far is Indies and Matt are coming first, and I was meant to be leading for them. So,
well, but that could be seen as 2 ways. It could be it's good that you're not playing because they're leading, or so. So we have a look as we try to identify the bowls, and the good thing is about Park Beach being on the same rink again is that their bowls. 2 are playing with XGs, and Rummy's got the Super 10s.
Yep.
And so. Right now, as I mentioned, our Park Reach second is standing right in the middle of the cameras. So we'll try and flip that, and very shortly I might send you out there to just give them a little heads up. But we'll just see how they go. We can see where the bowls are at the moment, but trying to identify who's got what. The St Kilda colours and the duo of the purple and black, they are Park Beach.
Yes.
And what club is Matt Sargent? Is it a composite side, or are they all coming from Burleigh? Or
no, the 2 are from Burleigh, and Greg, their leads from our club here.
Right.
So
okay, so a combination. So I put the surnames in of the skippers.
Yes.
Last match we had, and you can look at Matt's shirt there. He's got the Canterbury Bulldogs all over the place. He's on the left side of the mat. He's right-handed, very balanced on the mat. He sends it down, and we try and have a look there, and there's no reason going for that map. So let's let's go for the camera that's halfway down.
What you find on this screen is when it gets closer to the building, the wind drops off a bit, so you get more chance of a bit of finish.
Yes, particularly going back towards the clubhouse, but coming back from the clubhouse, that southeast wind really does hold those bowls out if you're playing on the ditch side of the rink.
Absolutely.
So here we go, the count. Oh, it's a positive start to the Matt Sargent-led team. They are 2 up. And the key for me is always to try and put the score up first, because next thing I know, I haven't got a clue of what the score is. And away we go. Now, I do know that we're live streaming this in the club.
Yes, we certainly are.
What a great initiative to bring YouTube Live Sports and the Happy Bowler along to make sure that, you're bringing this world game to the masses.
We're really pleased to have you here, and like you said, it is a lot of this is new for us, but it's something we've really looked forward to doing too as well. And
I think it's fabulous.
There's been a few of us in the club that have really pushed hard to make this happen. So,
well, look, it's my pleasure to be here, and I know that Boyd Dumbrell, who is known as the Happy Bowler, he's at Tarrant Point at the moment, and so he couldn't be in 3 places at once. So you've got me. Hopefully, second best is okay, but he can't be everywhere, and I'm making a home here now.
I'm sure most of the blokes in my club feel the same for you. Don't worry about that.
So we do try and work with 3 different camera angle viewers. We try and get the mat, and then we get obviously the bowl in progress. And you can see on the screen there, the camera on the left there is normally used to identify the players on the mat as well. So we'll keep that for the moment, just while our players are sort of trying to work out. There are dots on the green where I say, hey, listen, that's the line of sight. We want to make sure that you get out of the road there. All right. Are you a right or a left-hander?
I'm a righty, but I use a bowling arm, to be honest.
Do you? And what type of bowl do you
the hacksaw,
use?
mate. So,
Okay.
yeah. No, I damaged my back many years ago when I was in the army, so I can't play multiple games in a day without
I can understand that. My dad bowls with a fixed stance just to make sure he gets through.
I've got the most unique one you've seen, mate. I don't even have a practice swing. I
Oh,
just let it
really?
rip.
There are some people that have got a bowling arm that take about 6 different swings before they send it, but each to their own.
Yeah,
So here we've got Stuart Bailey doing well to sort of group. And obviously with the Max Sargent team, they won the first end. We've now got Indy Conlon. He seems like a bit of a character, this Indy.
Great young bloke, mate. I've come across him numerous times.
I've seen his name in a lot of the score sheets and everything else. So he's playing his backhand. I don't think I've got any lefties on here. He's finishing a good home. That's interesting about building the head. That's the first bowl that's generally behind, although we do have the lead from Stuart Bailey. He did get that the other one behind, but it's still in play.
Yes, yep.
Here we go, Darren Linder. He's got the purple Duo XGs. Bowls are on their way. Rummy's looking quite interested.
Rummy will be pretty happy with that. It's finished behind as well, so...
Yeah, and he also played with positive weight to perhaps promote.
Yep.
All right.
Promote Stewie's.
Yeah. So Matt was just suggesting to Indy to play through the shorter bowl of Greg. A little high, but it's starting to drop now, but it is turning into that southeast wind at the moment. Leith?
Yeah, once they lose a bit of pace, they'll turn. So it's fairly forgiving in a lot of ways with this. It's all pace dependent. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Rummy's just suggested play your forehand. Now, if you land near the jack, obviously getting another bowl in the head will be helpful.
Definitely. He's close too.
I like the duos because you can see when they're starting to run out of the puff. Definitely got second shot now, probably
absolutely.
2 seconds.
No, that was a good bowl. So he's also covered that hand up, hasn't he, a little bit, to make it a bit harder for Matt to get in there.
A little high five from Rummy. Do you know much about Rummy?
Yes, I've played with Rummy a fair few times with and against him as well. So
he's talking about his mob from everywhere. They're all watching everywhere.
Yep. No, he's a good bloke. He's a good bowler too. We actually played at Park Beach last year together in the fours. So
good.
We picked up an 8, believe it or not.
Wow. Well, I've only seen those.
That's the only one I've ever got. But
Well, here comes our current leaders in the clubhouse at the moment. Matt Sargent, he's got the red SRs, or red line SRs.
Looks like a pretty good bowl too.
It's good track. Good shape.
Yeah, lovely bowl.
Yeah, that's an effective bowl. What colour would you call that? Is that a turquoise or a green?
I'm male, mate. I'm not much good at colours.
I know, and particularly all these pastel colours that come in. Well, look, it's near enough, close enough to call it a good...
I'd say it's a green or a turquoise.
It's a lighter green. But here he comes through, our skipper with his first of
Rummy's
2.
positive on this one too.
The Super 10s. He loves the Green Masters. Some connection.
Oh, he just was a bit unlucky. He got the wrong one.
The bowl that he just missed was his own. So
he's made it pretty good for himself on that side now too, though.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are you thinking with Matt Sargent? He's obviously coming on the forehand again. A clean draw. Doesn't need much correction.
No, he doesn't. And if his weight's good, he's got a lot of catches. So
nice touch.
Yeah, looking good to there, isn't it?
No jack for him.
Lovely bowl, though. Good home.
All right. So the call from Darren Linder. Perhaps play the backhand.
It's there to play.
Well, it is, isn't it? Once again, we might have to ask young Greg Maxett to get out of the road.
Greg, get out of the road.
He's smiling. There's no point smiling, mate. Move.
He's the one that subbed in for me, mate. Do I get to go and tell him now?
Well, he's not used to being the rock star. Oh, this is a good effort.
Good bowl.
Oh, and he's got the A grade.
Ooh, it's close.
Oh, I think
No, still one. They held on.
There they go.
He
Good
was a bit
effort.
unlucky. He had a big target to hit and he only just missed it.
Absolutely. So, a single, a 3-2. And
Sorry,
away.
I forgot I got a mic on. I shouldn't yell out like that.
No,
to him,
no,
should I?
you covered the microphone. And we might get in with Indy a bit later on. He's, looking like he knows what's going on. No, he's just said he doesn't want to interrupt his beverage time.
No, that's mate, beverage time. Thanks to one of our really great sponsors. So.
Yeah, and let's talk about the sponsors. We've got some of them on the broadcast. I just have to press the scoreboard on, and away we go. And there we are. It's just got to populate.
Yeah, you're right, mate. Good start by Greg here too. While we're waiting.
Come on. Clear layer.
It's a good starter by Greg.
Yep.
Probably a foot short, but in a good spot. Not badly down by Stewie either.
You just keep talking what
You're
you
right,
see,
mate.
my
Yeah,
friend.
no,
I've just got to
yeah, no,
try
you
and
do
make sure
no.
that our scoreboard comes back, because at the moment it's disappeared on me.
I haven't had the pleasure of playing with Matt yet, but these other 5 bowlers I've played with and against numerous times. And
Terrific.
yeah, so I know their game a bit. And Greg's a very good lead bowler. I think I said to Indy, I said he probably traded up, so that's a good thing. But no, look, this green is very weight sensitive. So if you get your weight right, you're half a shot.
Yes. Play.
And now I get to put no pressure on Indy as he's walking past. Good bowl here by Stewie too. You gave it a bit more paddock this time.
Absolutely.
This is a good bowl.
Let's just change that camera angle for you.
Rummy liked it, but Rummy needs to learn to move to the side too.
Yeah.
He must have heard me because he moved. Indy's a bit tight on this one, but that's all right. Might get in the road on that side, so it's not a totally bad bowl. No, it's just run a little bit past. Yep.
I've just contacted my
the tech support.
just to tell me why perhaps my scoreboards aren't appearing, but right now we can actually see the footage. So,
so Darren's just put that behind as well. So that's in a good home as well.
Just to let you know, it is 3-0 on 2 ends, and very shortly my tech support will log into my computer.
He's put this down well here, mate.
This is the why.
He's given this a real chance. Little guide. Oh, good bowl, Indy. Not that I'm cheering for my team, but good bowl, Indy.
No, it's a total unbiased commentary.
This should be a really good game. They probably match up really well together. So,
well, it's their second time on the live feed, so anyone think they'd be the rock stars of the tournament?
Yeah, no pressure at all.
Good shape.
Yeah, he's put it down well again here. It's just a little bit heavy. That's that weight dependent part I was saying. If you're just a fraction on, it'll run on. So
yes.
It's still pretty open, but it's probably deceptive as well. I think they've both got a real chance of getting like a multiple shot out of this. So,
yes.
I mean, Rummy's got a chance of a nice little trail. And Matt's got a bit of a nice fat target to hit. So it's a bit of, it's on for both of them. So, and I'm copping a bit off Rummy, but I've probably earned it.
I can feel that breeze coming through.
Yeah, mate. That you can hear it coming through. Probably is worse.
Yes.
It's no, we're not breathing too heavy under the marquee
No,
here.
100%
It's just
we're not.
Well, it's a good bowl. He just was a bit unlucky, but it's in a good home as well. So. Rummy looks like he's got the first half right. We'll see what it does when it gets there. If it gets there. Got to reach. He's just dropped a bit.
Got to be
short.
up to enjoy it.
Yep. That's gotten this away well again. He's given this a real chance. If it just lets go in time, it's a real chance. Ooh, not a bad bowl though. Good cover bowl.
Good speed. Now the state of play. Trying to work out who's actually holding shot.
I think Stewie's got it at the back.
Yep.
I could be wrong, mate. I've been known to be wrong a few times in my life.
Yes.
Not often. I hope my better half's not watching
On
this.
its way, you can see there's very difficult to see through our bowlers. And it's the damn leads.
We'll have to remind them their fathers weren't glassmakers when they get up here, mate.
So what was the count there? Was it?
Just the one, was it, Rummy? One to you? Yep, one to Rummy, mate.
One, okay. We'll get the scoreboard up. Here he is. I'll just accept that. Oh, come on, where's my...
I'll just have to say it a bit loud. Greg, move.
100%.
I'll send a text message to one of the guys up the other end and go and clip him up the ear hole.
Yeah.
We've got our treasurer up there, and he's controlling body today, Terry Glass.
Lovely.
Really good bloke as well. So I'll send him a message and say, Tez, tell Greg to get out of the road. And Stewie's
Well,
doing it too.
I normally have the witcher sets up there just to sort of try and get them moving, but they tend to not want to move.
That's all right, mate. They won't listen to me even if I say it, so it's not an issue. This is a pretty good first bowl by Greg here. If he's got the legs, he's just going to pull up short again.
We're finding on the first two games, if you haven't got your line, your weight is harder, and that's pretty standard in the law of lawn bowls. We're speaking to Glenn Lyon, who was the lead from the Broadbeach team that got defeated, and he just couldn't find it for the first 3 or 4 ends, and then he found it in the middle, and then went walkabout again, and it really impacted the ability for the team to convert.
Two bowls triples is a cruel game, isn't it? If you leave not on it, it's very, very difficult.
There's nowhere to hide.
No, absolutely not.
And as you can see on the screen, Boyd Dumbrell helping out with trying to get the scoreboard up. It's disappeared somewhere, but he's there we go. Legend. All right, gold star for him.
Someone owes someone a beer, I believe.
Absolutely. Now, from memory, is it a 3-1 scoreline? I believe it would be.
I think it's 2-1.
Well, they got a 2. No, they got 2. So I know Sargent's up to 3, and I only got one shot that last inning, didn't they?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. So let's get that score working.
This is a pretty handy bowl here.
Yep.
Good bowl by Indy.
2.
He's left enough room too. He's not sitting next to the cake, so he's left enough room to get through.
So, talking about the sponsors.
Yes.
Clarence Valley Council.
Yep, they've sponsored us for the last probably 3 or 4 years. Very, very community-based. So, look, I deal with them on a number of different sort of aspects. So, I'm, as I mentioned, president of the RSL sub-branch as well.
Yep.
So I deal with the council through them and through this. And look, they're a great sponsor. More than happy to really, they know this is a community event and it supports the community. So very happy to help
well
out.
done. And Southside Pharmacy.
Michael Troy is the principal there. He's very, very community-based man. He basically sponsors a lot of things, including us, and he sponsors us.
It's all about community, isn't it? We've got Indy Conlon trying to arrive. Matt dancing around a bit. It's interesting, Leith, when you watch bowls and you broadcast bowls, you see little things like there he is, he's up on his heels trying to hook. How does that impact the bowl? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. But
it's like Steve Smith, right, in cricket. He's touching this, bend, twist, touching bits and pieces. Do you have any of those sort of things?
No,
do you know of?
Not that I know of. I did get, someone did mention to me just when I was coming on the live broadcast that how do I put this nicely? Mind my language. No, I'm not that bad. I'm only joking.
Well, you've done very well so far.
No, look, it's funny, isn't it? Because it actually gets you into the game too, and it gets your team into the game. So you're really watching what's going on with the bowls, and everyone's focused as a team. So that's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
I think Rummy's a bit wide on this one. He didn't like it when he let it go. Yeah, he didn't get it away well, that one. No, but Mick Troy from Southside Pharmacy, mate, he's a great bloke. He sponsors the rugby union, so he won't be here tomorrow to hand out the prizes because they've got their silly Sunday. Yeah. So I don't think he'd be good at handing out prizes tomorrow. No. This is a good bowl here too. He's given enough weight to give it a chance. Very good bowl. I've got a stack of them there, mate. Rummy needs one in.
So where has he got to land?
You've got to be catching pit.
Plenty of space in the last couple of the ends that we've seen. So he's on his way. Picture of concentration. Looks up, looks down. Fairly in the middle of the mat.
He's got a good catching pen on that side, so if he's got a little bit into it, he's got a chance of
And he's also got that purple duo.
Yep.
A little under the line.
No, he's lied on, mate.
Well,
as you said before,
line was good.
You've got to be up to enjoy it, though, don't you?
You do.
So.
All right. Okay, so Matt, looking like he's lining up on the backhand. What's he got to try and land? And guess what? Our lead has decided to show his back again.
Greg, get out of the road.
Great picture of Grafton.
Gregory, get out of the road. Sorry, mate.
I have reminded Greg that he's got to stand. He's probably got to find space on the left-hand side because, like me, he likes to watch bowls.
What I'm going to do is get one of those little zapper collars for him or something.
Yeah, we call that.
Take him along when he gets in the road.
All right, so what was
that, mate? What was the count? Indy. What was it? 3 to Indy, 3 to Matt.
3 to Matt. So we go to a 6-1 on 3. And with all the mucking around with the scoreboard, we've dropped our number down on the right-hand side. But viewers, it's all good. We'll try and attend to my tech support. There he is, tech support coming in. Oh, he's a good fella. All right, let's change the cameras. Really important. I think it was ditched.
Yeah, he dunked that one.
Yep. So,
as I said, no bias.
No. Well, you were supposed to be in this. So,
yeah, I was.
Well, as they're getting ready, where did you go on your cruise?
I went from Brisbane to Airlie and back to Brisbane, and I got in at 7:30 this morning, so I may have broken a few road rules on the way to getting home to get here on time.
Yeah.
But that happens as well.
Yes.
No, it was good, mate. Good break.
Yep.
So there was a lot of work that went into this carnival, and I'm pleased it did. Like as
well
I said before, I love seeing all the shirts. It's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Sort of. Yeah. So no, it wasn't bribery, mate. It was paying for the carnival. No, look, it's fantastic to see that so many bowlers from different clubs. I mean, this is what bowls is about, is clubs supporting each other. So
yeah, 100%.
This is a good bowl by Stewie here. I think he likes it when he let it go, and there's a reason why.
Yep.
Good bowl.
And we go a little toucher. You like that one?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And then we bring the dancing frog. So, you know what? It is a good bowl because you've got to celebrate all things wonderful. And if Happy gives me back the control of the mouse, I'll be able to get rid of the dancing frog. No? Are you happy?
Oh, you
Keep
can
going.
have it.
He's still doing his thing.
And look at Greg's response, mate. What a bowl.
Yeah. That dancing frog goes for about 30 seconds, so apologies, viewers.
Well, he's had to dance twice because Greg's response is a great bowl too. So
Happy's still up. There he goes. He's just fixing up the screens. No hands. Great grouping here from our leads as we hopefully say goodbye to our frog in a moment. I've got no control of the mouse at the moment, so...
So don't blame us viewers, we're just spectators as well.
Get off the screen, frog. It's a long 30 seconds. You know when he's got 5 seconds to go.
Yeah.
You know when you're sitting at lights and you think, oh man, I've been here for 5 minutes.
I do, because I managed to catch nearly every red light I go past. I'm one of them people. That's another long 5 seconds. Eh?
Oh boy, get rid of my frog for me. Yeah, at the moment I can't touch the screens because Boyd's
just adjusting
doing
things.
his thing.
That's a good bowl by Darren here as well. Look at this.
Oh wow, good
Darren.
grouping.
Hendy's first one was behind. It's not a bad bowl. This one's all right as well. It's behind as well, but it's not a bad spot.
Correct.
Especially with the respot.
Let me take the mouse. Oh. Once again, viewers, we're not going mad.
That frog's obviously been visiting by one of our sponsors as well, mate.
Yeah. And Heather on the live stream chat, yes, we are showing the score. I'm just hoping that my tech support has finally left the building, and I think he has. There we go.
Look at that. We're back on.
I reckon we're all set up by, what is time is it? Never late than never, 2:20. Doing good. Oh, good.
There's some really good lead bowls in there, and we'll see what the other guys whether they can add to it, because it was a really good head to start with.
All right. Now he's picking up his bowl. Way to go.
He's well down here.
Yes, and they've moved the mat further up, so I can't...
He just ran on a fraction, but that's a really good spot.
A good area. Lots of colour bowls, lots of colour.
Rummy's got a bit of a chance on this side, though. If
he's played a positive draw bowl here.
They're both his to hit, so he's played a good bowl here.
Well done. Would you suggest that might be 1, 2? No.
It's only the one.
No, because of our lead bowl.
Yeah,
He's got the
Greg's bowl's at the back.
Greg's bowl has got the speckles on it, and it's got a touch of opal.
Yes.
I would say it's an opal bowl. It's got orange, blue, green, and I looked at it and said, what type of colour? So when you match it up against that purple bowl...
Yes, especially when you only see half the purple bowl.
All right, get ready for a replay here because Matt is lining up.
Grips it, grips a chance too. Ooh, we got it in the drink.
Okay.
So who's got the back?
Let's have a look. I'm going to have to change my camera angle, and that is camera 1.
I've got a feeling Rummy's got the back. He's got one at the back. Yep. Yeah, that's Darren's bowl at the back there.
Now, if we have a chance, let's see if we get the replay there. No. We're too late. The replay normally gives you about a 20-second chance to push the button.
Yep.
And I didn't push the button.
That's all right, mate. No, we had to adjust the angle. So
absolutely.
See the bowls, so. Look, he's got a bit of room to draw into. They probably need
that's where he's got his foot. Darren Linder's just got his foot there to try and give them an indication. And I'll just show you that the bowl is on its way.
We'll be all on his pace here.
Remy's looking at it. He's going, what am I doing?
No, he's in the drink.
He's coming into picture.
That's where those back bowls of Indies were good. They just made sure it cut the count.
Well, they're in play, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right.
Really important. So the count was...
One to rummy.
Rightio. So...
That was a good head, though.
Absolutely.
Started well and finished well, so...
Matt, what's the current score?
6-2-4.
We are correct.
Look at that, we're all over it. Look, it's probably not a bad thing changing the mat and changing the length when you're behind.
Well, there has
either,
been a little
so-
bit of that, and I've noticed that happens because I've got to change my cameras.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Well, I'm glad I'm not steering him.
No, it's all good. That's why I'm getting paid the big bucks.
That's right, mate. And I'm cheap, so we'll say nothing.
Hey, listen, we're all amongst family here, doing our best to bring you this wonderful sport of lawn bowls. And you know, a picture does tell 1,000 words. And here he comes. He's loved being on the live stream at the moment. Greg Maxted. He's got the tail of red line. Picture of concentration. This was you, Leith, but you
Yeah.
didn't get back in time.
No, that's right. Probably an improvement, mate, in looks as well.
Playing on the back end.
I'm behind the mic because I've got a good head for radio.
Yeah, that's terrific, just like me. Well, both bowlers have got room for correction there.
They have.
Leith, what brought you to the game? Look, we'll have a chat, but we'll
Yep.
talk about the bowls.
Yeah.
But what brought you to the game?
We have a Tuesday night triples here, and it's a very social game, and a friend of mine asked me to come and play. That's a good bowl by Stewie, good correction. He kept his weight, and he just adjusted his line well. Yeah, so I started playing that, and I fell in love with it. So I'm a mad bowler, as we all are.
Look, the bowlers are the two types of bowlers. You're the barefooters that don't get hooked,
Yep.
and the other ones that get linked in and you're hooked.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think it's a very underrated sport, and I played a lot of sport in my life.
Well, it's very inclusive.
It's a good bowl by Greg
And with
too.
athletes with disabilities
Yep.
and parabowls, and I'm actually going to Charleston next Tuesday, Thursday, where I'm actually broadcasting deaf bowls.
Okay.
And I went to the in-service they had just the other day to try and learn a bit of Auslan, a bit of sign language. But they've got their national championships. They're being played today over through to the Thursday, and look, so inclusive. But
And it's a game where those of all abilities, as I said, I bowl with a bowling arm. He's just dropped a bit short there, Darren. It's a good line, but dropped
interesting
short.
because he's bowling straight into that southeaster.
Yep.
All right, and a lot of people playing their backhand. If you're a right-hander, the bowl's turning into that southeast. If you're playing on the other hand, it turns the bowl, and the bowls are tending to cut the head if you miss your line.
And they run on a fraction more too. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And a big shout out to Narelle Walton, who's watching, and Heather Gafunda. Let us know where you're watching from, because you no doubt you watch a lot of bowls. And the great thing about having YouTube Live Sports here, Luke, is there's so many more people starting to be getting an audience of people watching. Look, we'd love you to come down here and spend some money on the poker machines, or have a food, or be amongst just connection.
Even just to come and watch, mate, I think it's an extremely underrated sport. There's a lot that goes with the game
Lot of
of
skill.
bowls. Oh, yeah, very much so.
But you can play against. We just had Aaron
Everyone.
Sheriff on the live stream just before. And tell me about the Clarence River Jockey Club, because we've given a shout out to Southside Pharmacy and Clarence Valley Council.
Clarence River Jockey Club are a very good supporter. I actually approached them a couple of years ago about sponsorship, and as you probably know, a lot of bowlers have a affiliation with not wanting to spend a dollar
we've
on the
already
punt.
had a couple of newspapers. There's people on the punt. A lot of people in punters clubs.
So, like, when we discussed it with them, they were more than happy to come on board. Same as the TAB. Like, we have a lot of common interest. That was a good bowl by Indy. He got his in for shot. Very good bowl.
That's a very good bowl, because it was positive weight.
Yep.
It had great line. Yes, he caught the edge of his bowl, but still enough to bring that in.
Even if he caught it full, it would have done the same.
Absolutely.
Then,
So now I'm going to try and make sure I bring my middle camera in, because we know that young Greg Max said he loves to try and work. He should have some sponsors on the back of his shirt, because I can tell you we're seeing more of that.
I've got a feeling that we're going to have to give him a new shirt. Hey, Greg.
Tell him to go to the left.
Indy's onto him. That's the way. One side or the other. See those dots, Greg? You're not allowed inside them. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I've got to give a bit of cheek, though.
Yeah.
I've already said to him, if they win money, they've got to buy me beer.
Yeah. All right, so we've got a couple of options. When we go to the middle camera, we can actually see the state of play as well.
Hey,
so
this is a good bowl by Rummy. If he gets the inside edge, it's a good bowl. Look at that.
Ooh, positive weight.
Very good bowl.
That's the viewpoint from, and I think Boyd's onto my cameras again.
That's got a chance here though too, because if he sits that one of Stewie's out, he can make a bit of a multiple. So Stewie's on the flank there on our left.
And Leaf, Tony Dalton says to say g'day. Watching from Whale, watching in Rocky.
The whale watching in Rocky.
Terrific. Well, the bowl's coming down.
This is a good bowl too, mate. He's pretty positive.
The greenish-looking bowl. Great pace, great weight.
Oh, he snuck through, but that was a really good try.
Holes for bowls, Leith.
Yeah, holes for bowls indeed. No, the whale's a good bloke, mate. He used to bowl here. He moved up with his family up there for work, or his wife's work opportunities. She's a nurse. I don't know how she puts up with him, but that's another story. No, he's a good bloke. So
yes,
his brother's playing here today as well.
All right. So you can see that our skipper, Rummy Cudmore, character, and I love the characters.
Yeah.
And yeah, go Heather, watching from Christchurch in New Zealand.
Oh, that's awesome.
I tell you, the game is going global. Where's Grafton, they say? It's the north coast of New South Wales.
North coast of New South Wales. We're about 2 hours south of the Queensland border.
Oh, that was a lovely bowl.
Great try by Rummy. Just dropped the
Rummy's got the hands on hips. All righty. Matt Sargent on the mat, looking like he's approaching on the backhand.
He's got to try and draw. He can't go
the
other side.
Well, he does,
now.
And there's nothing for him to sit on.
No. Beauty of 2 bowl triples, isn't it? You can't really build that head up like that anymore.
Did you see the wind catch that
yes,
bowl?
Absolutely.
That did not turn, and he is bowling with SRs. So these SRs have got a similar draw to an Optima.
Yes, that's right.
If you're an aero bowler. And did we get a score count over there?
It was just the one. One to Matt. Yep. They keep forgetting to tell us the score, and they stand in front of the camera, mate. What do you need to do?
Well, we're doing our best. So was that
just a one, mate.
just a one to Park Beach? No, to
No, to Matt.
the other guys.
The other guys.
So we have a 7-2 score line on 5. So well done to all of our viewers. Thanks for joining us. And look, if you do go, make sure you subscribe and like, because we're trying to obviously, we've probably got about 8 broadcasters trying to bring this wonderful sport that we call lawn bowls.
It is a wonderful sport, mate.
Absolutely.
It's one of those sports that anyone can play, and I tell you what, anyone can be competitive.
Correct.
Unless you're like me and I'm a bit too social, probably, but that happens too.
Yes.
Stewie's giving this a bit of a chance. Once it tucks it behind the building, it gets more draw. So looks wide when you let it go going that way, but it really will come in on the finish. So as you can see, the wind just doesn't get affected so much up that end. But as I said earlier, mate, on this, it's very weight sensitive. So
Yes.
And it's pretty, when it gets cooler like this, it speeds up a fraction, so it becomes more so. Greg just dropped a bit short there. He wasn't happy with that. This is where I can tell him that I would have done better. Now Stewie pushed that one out a bit. That's all right. It's not in the bad spot though. It finished up behind, so especially like I said with the re-spot, he's got that spot on that side now.
Yes.
Indy's given this half a chance too. If he starts to go, he's just a bit quick. If he stays up, he's got the back though. Right, he's in the drink. Oh, it stayed up. Look at that, Indy. Perfect weight control. So Darren's put this down well. He's got Stewie Bailey's his own bowl on that side, so Inderwood are around it's not a bad bowl.
We noticed that the ditch rink being obviously having 7 rinks per green,
Yep.
the flag What's the quickest this generally gets? Is there a bit of water on there or a bit of dampness or humidity? What's the conditions?
This usually bowls around 15 to 16, and probably the quickest. Well, it's usually around 15. Probably the quickest is 16, maybe 17.
So if you're playing on this ditch shrink and you've got to play that hand, which is the backhand coming back towards us, you're almost really close to the.
Yes, yeah, you are. And
the ditch.
As I said, though, the wind doesn't affect this so much going that way,
Yes.
going the way they're going now. Because of the building, it actually stops a fair bit of that
coming
wind.
back towards this way.
Yeah, then you got to be a little bit more careful of it. In saying that, this is actually quite good to bowl on. You've got to give your bowl a chance, though.
100%.
You have to, really make sure you give it a chance to finish.
Well, look, lawn bowls or bowls is they're mainly trying to get rid of the lawn because we've got bowls is played on. Well, this isn't lawn. This is carpet bowls. So we're not going to say, and welcome to playing Grafton carpet bowls. It's just not the way it is.
No.
And look, a lot of people. I've only ever played a handful of games on carpet and synthetic, and I'm very, very lucky to be playing on TIFF or Cooch.
Yep.
But I tell you. Our region, I'm in the Metro Northeast region, we do not have any games, any clubs undercover. How much would it be good to be having undercover here?
Oh, mate, I'd
Or in
love
your
it.
region?
Wouldn't it be fantastic? These two greens undercover would be brilliant.
They're not cheap.
No, they're not. And that's the biggest drawback, I suppose. But in saying that, look, when you look at it, this all conditions and... Oh, Rummy's had a call, but I'm not going to tell you what it is until he's played it. But I know what he's going to be playing next. I'll just give you a hint. It won't be short.
Well, look, Lady Sam is giving us a compliment. She's doing a great job from Gosford to Central Coast. Love your bowls. We love you too, Lady Sam. And, mate, you're getting a lot of coverage here. Robert Tierney thinks you're a legend, Leif.
Bob.
He's watching from St George in Queensland.
Oh, rightio. I know who he's visiting too.
And who's Robert as we look at the
So Bob's one of our local bowlers, and his son-in-law is the whale, Tony Dalton. So there you go. But no, look, Bob's up there. He's travelling to the Black Opal. So,
wow.
So, there's a couple of guys from here going to there as well, and they're leaving after the carnival. So, no, Bob's a pretty handy bowler too. Don't worry about that. He's given me a few touch-ups over the time.
There's
This is a good bowl here. Look at this.
a bit of coin up for that.
Great bowl. That was a fantastic bowl. He's dragged it for probably 5 now. I'm a believer with greens, so Matt, and I've said this to you before off camera, that every green, doesn't matter where you go, everyone's playing on the same deck.
100%. And you know what? You go to India and play cricket.
Yep.
They're playing on those greens and those pitches. And, it's up to the person to adjust. Once again, we might need the cattle prodder out there from Darren Linder.
Yeah.
These guys have been on this the second time on the live stream and they know, so...
Well, I'll tell you what, Rummy got a really good slide here.
He did.
He probably cut the pain out a bit. How many guys? You got to tell us too.
Well, Matt might... There was a signal.
How many, Rummy? Matt. I mean, 3 to Matt, mate.
There we go.
It's all right, Rummy cut a bit of pain out of that. I think there were probably 5 before that, so... Now I'm going to have to politely ask Rummy to take a step to the right.
Yes.
Rummy. The camera, mate, you're right in front of it. Thank you. Greg's let this go well as well. This is a close, very good lead bowl. He's about a foot short, but he's right bang on line. So you probably can't see it on the TV, but that's okay. I'll commentate anyway. No, that's all right. No, Stewie's trying to answer here. He's not far off either. He's just a little bit weighty, I think. Only a little bit. No, I was incorrect because I'm never wrong. I was incorrect. No, that's a very good bowl by Stewie as well, mate. He's got shot out of that, so...
This side of the line's good. Yeah, mate. Over here.
No, there's two good lead bowls again here, so it's two good starters. So, as we've been discussing, there's not much room for error in 2-bowl triples. She's a pretty cruel game at times.
Here we are.
Yeah, Greg dropped all his weight off that. Now, if I was half cheeky, I'd say good blocker, but I'm not half cheeky, mate. So
Yeah, you might be an earshot.
depends how loud they've got the TV inside. But even Stewie's put a decent one down there. Look, anything behind's good. He's got the spot, and anything behind's pretty handy. So
All right, we're looking at a 10-2 scoreline. Sargent over Cudmore on N6. We're only playing 13 ends.
Yes.
But we were talking about the format, and they've gotten through their game extremely quickly. So for next year, we might be looking at 15
it'll
ends.
be 15 ends next year. It's literally the first time we've run this format, and we just felt time-wise we erred on the side of caution.
Oh, wonderful that you've done that.
So, I mean, it's all adjustment, and as we do, we adapt and overcome, don't we? So,
Absolutely.
So look, I actually like the format. One end roll up and an odd number of ends.
Yeah, and the timing of your tournament around this similar time on the calendar?
Always the first weekend in September, mate.
So there you go. You know where
yeah.
you're coming next time, unless it's obviously still a men's invitational, because here we've got the men and women playing separately.
Yeah, we still have, yep.
Some other regions who do different things, but
Yes, yep.
I noticed that Remy there as the skipper was just trying to be present, put his foot there where he wanted the bowl, and sadly his second Darren sort of missed.
He did. He was
missed
just
the
wide
target.
on. That's where he's trying to call him. He's trying to call him through the head a little bit. There's nothing for short.
So there he is again. I'd probably even be standing another foot or two behind just to give him that reference point.
I would too.
He stayed down though. The
Problem
line is pretty good at the moment.
He's given it a chance, but it'll bend when it loses a little bit of weight.
Just had to have he had to have a clear run.
Yep. So Indy's done well because he's got one on and one one short, yes, admittedly, but that one behind's quite a good bowl as well. So
Absolutely. So it does look like it is. Well, is that a measure for who's got a shot at the moment?
Pretty close, yeah.
That
Greg's indicating one, but I know his eyes are painted on, so I can't really trust him.
Well, Stuart Bailey is obviously a bowling play, as is the lead, Greg. Max said they're in similar distance.
Yep.
Won't be far away before we can see Matt Sargent sending it on his way. He is coming on the forehand.
He's got a lot to work with on that side, because if he gets around, he can easily sit that back bowler Stewie's.
Definitely got a good run, and he's looking like a cracking
bang,
bowl.
Look at that. Great bowl.
Absolutely.
But he had Indies on the way in, and if he missed, he got that. So that was a fantastic bowl.
Yeah, and that's when you just go, we'll bring the dancer, and we only bring him out for a little bit.
Yep.
There you go. I've got control of the mouse, you see. When the conductor, Boyd Dumbrell, happy bowler, is controlling everything, I can't touch anything. Here he comes. Look, that bowl is in his eye, but it's just under his line.
So with
Terrific
that weight
effort.
on that side, you're just not going to get the finish. That's that adjustment part, the weight sensitive part. But look, it was under pressure too.
Absolutely.
Matt's bowl was a cracker.
Well, there we are. We've got Matt, very consistent, very combats technique, stays down low.
It's got a lovely
Very deliberate.
Yeah, lovely delivery.
Once again, fairly good track, but he's
He just tightened up a fraction, but that's okay. He's the one holding two, mate. So
absolutely. So Rummy, what can he orchestrate here? You can see the second saying just draw.
I think
It could be a measure for two,
yeah.
and I don't know if his line is going to impact.
No, he's light on, mate. Unfortunately for him, he's just a bit light on. Yep, two to Matt.
Yep, 2 shots. They are starting to etch away now.
Yep.
We're looking at a 12-2 on 7 ends. And moving forward, the team that currently is leading the competition, Max Sargent, they've had 2 wins. Really important for them to try and then start to put a margin in.
And we use ends as well as a count back, because it just can keep your carnival a bit closer.
Yep.
If you don't, if you have a blowout in a margin, it's a big blowout. Where
Correct.
ends can really sort of keep it tight. So that's why we've chosen to do it in that format.
Yes.
However, like I said, it's It's hard. It's a hard game. Very hard game if your lead's not on the bowl, on the kitty. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a bit to it. You know, look, it's if you've never played lawn bowls, a golf putter. If you've played golf,
Yeah.
it's just a different pendulum. You know, you're looking at friction, and you're looking at weight and line.
Well, there's everything, and then your conditions as well. You know, if we've got a bit of breeze like we've got today, you know, variable speed, it's a lot harder than people give it credit for.
So they've slightly gone the mat 2 metres up, but jack on the tee. Greg Maxted, I believe, has probably been more effective than his other lead, and hence there is a difference on the scoreboard. Indy's probably outplayed his second, as has Matt at the moment. So an accurate scoreline of 10-2 is you know. Equal, 12-2 is equaling on the scoreboard of the way that the game is played.
One
Both
thing
players.
I'll say is that Matt hasn't had to bowl under as much pressure as Rummy either. So as a skip, and as you know, if you're chasing to save all the time, geez, it can be hard.
Yes.
So I think every bowler knows that. And especially in this format, the 2-bowl triples, if you're not haven't got that head sort of there, it's hard work. So.
And Leith, also, you mentioned pressure. When there's scoreboard pressure and you're up a significant amount of shots, it's a lot easier.
Yep.
There's Indy.
Yep.
Cracking bowl.
Yeah, great bowl by Indy there and behind. So the
tucked
head's
away.
Not fat, so.
Nothing jack high. Young Darren gets on the mat and looks up and goes,
Look, he's
I'm
given
3
us a
down.
chance. He's sort of, and this is the problem. So you're chasing all the time. So
Well, his lead.
Pretty good bowl here, though. I'll say
Stuart
that.
just missed his line.
Yep.
And once again, an attacking bowl where he probably needed to just get a bowl in the head. Because this is where you then get multiple shots.
Yes, and the thing for the skip coming up when they're 3 or 4
Correct,
down
because
and
your
nothing
job as a
there.
front end player is to set up to make sure the skip looks good. Now Indy's following his next bowl down.
It just went a bit wide on it, but if he's got enough weight to get behind, it's not a bad bowl. He's probably a little bit shy. He was just a bit, he's probably jack high or a bowl behind.
But Leith, I believe it still counts.
Yeah, I think it does count, and but that's that issue, isn't it? You need those bowls in the head.
So we've got Darren Linder using the XGs. We've got 13 ends.
He's given it some paddock. It will bend, so it just depends on his weight.
He's still a bit runny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the issue with that one. It was just too pacey.
So if we just change the camera angle slightly and just show you what's behind, there you go. All at the back. But how can Rummy, with no jack high bowls to sit and bowls in front, how does he get the back there?
I don't know, and it's not a wide head either. So
and it's not a high percentage shot.
No, and both Greg's bowls at the front there, they're short. They're in the line, on the line, centre line, and so is Indy's. So it's
you got to draw to save.
Mate, yeah.
But at this point in the game, it's interesting. So if you're Matt, you're trying not to put a target. You're trying to get back to the centre line.
Back to the centre line.
A lot of my practice, and viewers, if you're out there, a lot of my practice is around trying to get to the centre line and then also drawing to jacks off centre line as well.
And he's done a really good job of it too when you look at this. He's made it a little bit wide, but not too wide, it's short.
So if I was Rummy, I'd be playing to sit bowl or jack. And don't die wondering, because
he's played a bit at it here.
We can see that. I knew that was going to be the case. What's he got? And it's going to stay high.
Stayed high, yep. I think he's sort of looking at the fact that it's going to be hard to
on this sort of speed green, he probably didn't need to have that quick, because to some greens, when the speeds are up to 17, 18, it's draw or drive.
Yep.
But yes, look, Indy getting him to come around to cover those 3 back bowls. Yep. Because it's lawn bowls.
And he can cover them. He can cover them
and cover and count.
So
change of hand.
It's actually a good bowl here.
Yep. See, that's where the tactic comes in. There's no point putting another one in there on top and bringing the target. He might have just gone through.
That's all right.
But let's
no
stay
harm,
with
no
it.
foul, mate, with that. So
all right.
He's been called onto it.
Oh, no, I don't think we're going to be able to see it. Good on you, Daz.
Get out of the road, Darren.
I don't know if you can see it on the screen.
He hasn't got a good head to start with there.
No,
he
he's
goes.
moving now. Oh, he's gone the other way.
I tell you what, he's gone close, so he's got good weight on this. Oh,
Well, might have been an early call, Leith.
Yeah.
He's coming.
his weight wasn't too bad. He's
I
probably
agree
cut a
with you.
couple out. So he's cut at least one out. Oh, no, maybe not. Well, he's cut the wing one
He's
out.
drawn to save.
Yeah.
They were 5 down.
And what'd you?
They got 2.
But that's a big save. Like,
It is a big save because, look, he had his money shot with the first
Yeah.
one and didn't get anywhere near it. So he thought, right.
and it's
you know-
hard to go from drive to draw, too. Right?
Well,
But
yeah, absolutely. But they've still got 5 ends to play.
Yeah.
So chances are they can still, impact what's going on.
Oh, absolutely, and 5 ends takes a bit of the chew out of it too, you know what I mean? So when you're looking at the big board over the whole weekend, those 5 ends, if you win them, that can really hurt your opponents, even if they win the
Absolutely.
game.
Let's look at Greg's action. Pretty standard, down and low. Stayed down a little bit just to try and get a reference point for his next bowl. In a
I'll
good
tell
area.
you what, he's not far badly down here. It's just a little bit light on, I think.
Now, Kenny Asworth, good luck to you. We're watching from Villas Street.
Oh, well, there you go.
And where's Villas
Oh,
Street?
Kenny Ainsworth?
Yes.
Big Kenny. So Villiers Street is just down here in Grafton. So Kenny's a bowler from our club as well.
So, Kenny, what are you having for lunch, mate? You're
Oh,
obviously watching some bowls.
I think it's probably what I've had for lunch, but we'll leave that in.
Well, you can see
And
the
you can
cheers
see
with
what
the
it is.
beers. Come on down, Kenny. Come on down tomorrow. We've still got 2 games tomorrow. Lots of prize money to give away. Talking about prize money, 10 grand.
Yeah.
Great
not bad.
sponsors.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
wonder you
mate.
got a number of clubs
Well,
here from various places.
The winners take home 3,600. So for a triples, that's not a bad effort. That's,
Yep.
You know, 1,200
Well, you must
each
be
for the
doing
weekend.
something right when you're
Yeah.
attracting one of the best bowlers, the GOAT,
Yep. Yeah,
Aaron
mate.
Sheriff, one of the greatest of all time.
When Aaron contacted us, we jumped through hurdles to make sure it happened.
Oh, I bet you did.
It was unfortunate because we had another team from up in Queensland whose reference was Kelvin Kirko, but unfortunately, when you're full, you're full.
Correct.
And you've got to look after those guys that have put their hand up first. And
Look at this.
great bowl here by
Oh,
Stewie.
we've got to bring out Mr. Chalky. There you go. And
Yeah.
look, Rummy's almost done a cartwheel. Look at him. That's only a smile a mother could love.
I'll tell you, look, I'm pretty glad he hasn't done a cartwheel.
I think we need some dentists on board for our next sponsors.
No, I will say I'm glad he didn't do a cartwheel. I don't fancy running over to pick him up.
Well, look, there are 5 ends still to play. I understand that the side that's in second place is only on 2 to 14.
Yep.
But
That's where the ends comes in handy. Like if Rummy picks up those next 5 ends, that really does the.
look at this. How easy is
it
this?
does.
Oh,
run
he
a
needed
clear,
a
it's an
clear
easy
run.
game. Still in the count though.
Now you think Indy, a person of his
I
background
think
in
he's a bit
bowls,
light on. He didn't like it when he let it go. He was trying to push it along a bit.
still travelling,
Yeah, it's there.
just enough for second shot. Good home
It's a
because
good home as well,
generally
yeah.
a jack goes backwards, but I have seen jacks go forward, but it's the rarer case.
The only thing he's done is he's behind the jack a little bit so that, Darren can probably sit on it if he reaches it.
So here he comes, Mr. Linda. Purple XG's got the duos on. What do you bowl with again?
I bowl with size 5 SRVs, mate.
Oh, size 5.
I had to buy black ones because everyone likes hitting them, so I didn't want them to see the bruises.
Rummy's excited. He's pumping the
Oh,
fist.
That's a good bowl there, though.
And the reason why Rummy's celebrating is because there's a bowl behind.
Yep.
If Matt does play through that bowl, because you'd imagine he's
Yes.
going to try and play through that bowl,
Yep.
the only option for Matt is to play his forehand, which is the ditch side, to try and play swinging weight. Not fast. He only needs to play maybe 2-3 through, and if he gets the edge of the bowl, he can sit there and stay for 3.
But it's also gives Rummy the opportunity to push that through a bowl of Indies through. Greg, Indy, can you tell him to move again? So it gives Rummy the chance to sit Indies through as well. And if he happens to go narrow, he's just going to hit Stewie's onto the kitty, and he's got 2 catches.
So there he goes. Picture of concentration.
Mate, it's a good-looking bowler there.
Staying low. We're looking at there. Now let's see what it comes into screen.
Good-looking bowler there. I'll tell you what, if it stays up, it's not bad. He's just a bit weighty. It's going to run on. Bad luck. That's all right, though. It's worth a shot. When you're in front.
A positive bowl.
Yeah. When you're in shot, you might as well go for it. In front like this, you might as well.
Here he goes. Rummy Cudmore with the Super 10s. Green Master.
He's got the first half right, mate. It's all on his weight.
Might.
He's too light on. He needs to try and reach that bowl of Indies. If you can punch that through even into the ditch, you can pick up a 5.
Well, correct. Let's see what Matt's reply is. I'd imagine he's just trying to get to...
another bowl in the head, mate.
Yep. Yeah, going down one's not a...
No.
But if I was Rummy, I'd be... There he goes. The foot's on it.
Yeah, Darren's got the idea.
And look, if he's narrow and he knacks his own one, well, that's just the way the warm bowls.
But he's got the backwards
ventured
as well, mate.
Correct. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Exactly.
He's got the tee.
Yep.
Give it a chance. So depending on what weight he would use, he might only take 2 foot of line.
Yeah, I would only try to be playing sort of 2 foot through.
I haven't look. I don't know about Rummy's background with his on shots and drives, but I haven't seen too many rip the bank apart when he hits it. So it'll be more of an on shot that will go into the ditch.
Yep, and that's the
He's
pace
gone
you
the
called
backhand.
Yeah, I would have gone the other side, but anyway.
Wow.
These Coffs Harbour people,
The
I tell you
reason
what.
why he did that is he wanted to make sure he protected his shot. But he did have the back bowl. So anyway, each to their own.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been my first choice that side. I would have gone the other. Probably a little bit more weight as well.
And that's the beauty of people commentating, because I was watching Omar and he played a couple of shots where I was interested to go, there's another way to get into the head.
Yeah.
And I can see perhaps what he was trying to do.
I can too, and you've got to play to your strengths as well, don't you? So if you're more comfortable playing that shot.
Absolutely. What's the schedule during the week here for? Obviously you got the men's and women's here, but what's your social bowls?
So social bowls, we have Tuesday. The women play Tuesday and Thursday mornings. The men play Wednesday and Friday afternoons.
Right.
And we tend to try and play a championships on Saturdays.
Yes.
Obviously, depending.
Yes.
We do have mixed carnivals. We have a whole range of things here. So
look out! He's gone happy again.
Yeah, I think he was a bit lucky he caught it then.
Mr. Chalky, he loves coming out.
Mr. Chalky.
He always likes to come out and have a little play. Now I have to press a button and voila! Oh, there it is.
Yep, that's beautiful. Yeah, so we're a very social club as well. We also have a really strong Tuesday night bowls that we run twice a year. So
we've got lights on both greens.
Yeah, and we have both decks full of triples on Tuesday nights, and the women are kicking off for Thursday nights as well. So, and it's social bowls, it's for beginners. That's the whole aim of it. I literally started that way myself, so it's fantastic.
So here we go, Stuart Bailey, XGs, the St Kilda colours.
He's there
He's
again.
got the toucher. He was narrow and heavy, and ate the jack.
He's there again. I reckon it's a similar bowl.
And
good bowl, and it doesn't matter if he dunks that, it's a toucher.
It's all right. I reckon for tomorrow I'm going to get the cattle proddles out.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, that's 2 shots.
I reckon I can find it. We've got a few friends that are vets and stuff, mate. I can get some of those Zap collars. Dog trainers.
All right. A lot of these guys. And look, I congratulate you, Lethan, and the Grafton District Services Bowling Club for actually engaging the YouTube live sports with the Happy Bowler and myself, Matt Harris. It's so good to try and we've got people watching from all over the place.
And that's great. That's what we want. It's just, and as you've alluded to, mate, it's such a social game and it's such a good game and it's a great game to watch. I think people don't give it enough of a chance. So.
No, and look, there might be a lot of people out that struggling to get out of the house and can't come down to the club. So
yeah, I think we've prodded someone along, mate. I can see Kenny Ainsworth standing down there on the other side. So as long as he doesn't walk in the camera, because you can see he's a fairly big unit.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Unit. I think that's been kind.
If he was listening, I'd tell him to get me a beverage, but he's not listening.
Absolutely.
Jeez, it's a good bowl by Darren too. Look at this.
Yeah. That's a great bowl. You know what? Let's give them a dancing frog because we've got to give them everything they need to try and lift against our current leaders. Indy's on the way.
Too. Indy's giving this a chance. He's reaching, but that's not a bad thing. Oh, he was unlucky. He was unlucky. He just clipped it. I'm trying to wave to Ken just to give him a bit of a hint, but he's not looking.
Yes.
There's two Kens standing next to each other, and neither of them are looking. No, he got the hint then, mate. No, look, it's... Oh, he got it. He got it straight in the
just gutsed it.
Wow.
Now we're going to
Replay
have
that
to
one for us. That was a good one.
play around. I'll try and get to it. I might have missed it. Hold on. Let's have a look. There it is. Boom.
Boom. Look at that, right in the
Seek
square
and
in
you
the
shall
guts
receive.
too. Square in the guts. That's a good bowl.
Right, and let's find out where the jack's gone. Well, we're changing the wrong camera at the moment, Matt. You pushed the wrong button.
I'll tell you what, Rummy's holding for at the moment. I reckon
So
he's pretty
where?
happy that he is.
So there it's gone.
Yep.
Okay, so
And
we can see
the
that.
shot bowl's sitting right next to it.
I might
which is the
try
yellow
and
marker.
change the middle camera and just try and get it to pan over to the centre, and we might be able to zoom in. Fidgety things.
Like I said, I'm glad you're steering it and not me.
I'll get up. All right, we'll go back to that vision.
Yep. So the yellow marker's the shot bowl, and it's next to it in the drink. You won't be out drawing that.
Just trying to see the bowl coming on.
Depends on his Rummy's weight here, mate.
Yep.
That's all right. Look, it's coming to screen now, so... Thanks, Ken. So he just was lied on, but his line was really good.
So that's the look from the skips. Matt's sending it on its way. He's on the forehand. Coming down. The bowl will come into my vision.
It's about to come in there now.
Trying to land either of those bowls to sit and stay.
Mate, it's a very, very good effort. Look at this. What a great bowl.
Wow.
That is an absolute bomb.
Yep. We got to give the dancing frog for that one.
That's
a great shot. I believe that could be the shot.
No, I think it's second. I think the shot's in the drink.
All right. What does Rummy do?
Play at it.
He's sending it, and he's actually playing at it. Let's have a look. Bowl coming in.
Oh, he needs a glide.
Close.
Oh, he missed it.
Wow.
Yeah, where that yellow marker is I think, Darren's toucher.
Yes.
So it's...
So, with Matt with second shot, coming in. Matt's playing out of Burley, isn't he?
Yes, I think so, yes. Mate, he's close if his weight's right. Oh, he's just a fraction quick. He landed on the kitty.
Can't be a toucher.
Yeah, can't get that one as a toucher. It was a good try, though.
Yep.
If Rummy wasn't looking, we'd claim it.
I believe only one, wouldn't it be?
I'm guessing just the one. Yep. One to
So
Rummy.
we should have a 14-4 on 10.
Yep.
Now we're going to have to change the cameras all around the place and see.
Probably
how
on
they-
11, I'd say.
There you go. Double check. What's the...
Oh, I've just been told I'm talking too much.
Oh, from who?
Oh, Gwill. That's all right.
Matt, is that 11 ends or 10?
11 ends? What? Well, if it's up and back, it's got to be 11. Yeah. There's a bit
So
of
the
dispute
score
here. We
is?
might have...
14-4 on 11.
Okay.
Yep, beautiful.
We're correct.
We're all over it.
Thank you.
Anyone would swear we know what we're doing.
All right. You're getting a lot of ribbing here.
Yeah, there's nothing new about that, though.
Who needs enemies when you got mates like this, eh?
I don't know why they do it to me. I don't deserve any of it.
No, at least doing great. You're right there. All right.
Here comes Stewie's first bowl. Yeah, it did, mate.
Everything. All right.
He's just a bit heavy. He's dunked it, mate. He's just trying to chase that kitty again. And
there we go. All right. Well, that's what it looks like. Nice, relaxed atmosphere.
But that ribbon's half the fun of bowls too, isn't it, mate?
Oh, sledging. All part of it.
Not that I do any of it ever. I think Greg watched Stewie's and got a bit gun shy, but he didn't really need to.
Absolutely. So what time does it start all again tomorrow?
So 8:45, mate, is the first roll-up. As I said, this is our first year of this format, so we'll adjust the timings next year, make it a 2 extra end game, sort of all 5 games. What had happened in previous years, we were running late all the time, so it was very difficult for lunch and everything, so we just tried to adjust.
Yeah, you done well.
Yeah.
Done well. So both leads are almost done.
Yep.
Looking at Greg with the second of his 2 attempts, looking to just to correct. He had a nice approach. He
This is not a bad bowl here, mate. He's just got to get around.
just needs that clear run.
He glided, so he's got it. But
Once again, Matt bending the knees,
Yep.
trying to whittle the bowl through.
he could see it was close to missing that, I think. then,
Yeah,
so it
correct.
was- yeah.
Here comes Darren Linder, XG's. Park Beach, Coffs Harbour, they have a very significant bowls tournament there, the Phoenix Pairs.
Certainly do.
And they have lots of other things there. But it's going to be interesting when the bypass goes through Coffs.
Yeah. Look, it shouldn't affect it too much. I think anyone that drives south from here will be pretty, or north from Sydney will be pretty happy when it's bypassed, because it's absolutely terrible to get through at the moment.
Now, Leith, you mentioned when the players play on the forehand here, if they're right-handers, a lot of them are crossing the head. Very few are leaving it high. Because obviously I thought it'd be different because the southeast wind is pushing those bowls across, particularly once they turn and the bias takes effect. And here they're holding them up a bit. They're not sort of hooking.
A bit of it's got to do with the bank, I think, as well, affecting the airflow. And most of it's between your ears as well, as you know. So, like, if you start dropping short or going narrow, you tend to keep doing that or go really wide. You over-adjust. So, and we all tend to do that, especially when it's fairly weight sensitive like it is.
Yep.
So, in saying that, though, they're adjusting pretty well to it. So Darren's back to the line again there.
Yes.
And it's a lot of it's in between your ears and giving your bowl a chance to finish. So, mate, as you said earlier in the piece, mate, if you're not up, you have no fun. So.
No, absolutely. And I was interested to hear that Matt's called Indy.
Oh, he's got it too.
Take the bowl out.
He's got it. Look at that. What a great bowl by Indy.
And he's got the jack. Well,
Great bowl.
we're going to go the toucher, and then we're going to go the replay to see. Look at this shot comes through. He started at a foot off the line, holds up,
Mate,
gutses it.
Great
Thank
bowl.
you very much, says the skipper. That was exactly what the skipper asked him to do.
Couldn't have done it any better.
And Mr. Chalky comes out. You would have been at school when the chalk was used by the teachers, weren't you?
Absolutely.
And the feather duster,
mate,
and,
I was at the school.
and the cane.
I was still at school when the ruler was used by the
man.
teacher.
I swear, I had a teacher when I was in year 5 in 1980 who played squash, and he worked on his backhand and his forehand with that compass for the chalkboard, the bolt in it. Do you want the bolt side or not? Oh, what do you reckon, sir? Whack.
No, we had
Do you want my forehand or the slice? It was like,
our principal used to like the metre bamboo ruler.
Yep.
If you're only half naughty, it was the flat edge. If you were a bit more naughty, it wasn't. And guess what? We got Greg's fat head in the road again. Hey, Indy, can you just go and poke him with something?
I'm going to call him the goldfish. Get out of the
Get out of the bloody road, Greg.
You must be a goldfish, Greg.
What we're going to do is we're going to tie him and Stewie's shoelaces together. So when Stewie's standing over there, Greg's got to follow him.
They're all good. It's all about fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
And you wonder why they come up and give me a bit of cheek.
well, we're perfect.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so I'm going to try and change the camera around purely just to try and get a vision of the bowls that are in the ditch. We've got the bowls that will come into play.
Rummy's on his way down. We'll just see what it does when it gets here. He's pretty quick, but if he gets a good slide,
Draw something in there. 3 down.
he's probably got second out of it.
Yep, a lot of room.
A lot of room. And Matt's a pretty competent bowler, so you wouldn't want to give him too much
He's been
room
very
like this.
consistent.
Yeah. I should say very competent bowler.
Hold your head, hold your head, hold your head.
So that's what it looks like from Matt's point of view. The bowl is coming.
It's a good
now
bowl
coming
here.
into play.
Very good bowl. Very, very good bowl.
You know, a lot of the practice is to draw that 2 metres through
Yep.
from the tee, because there are so many times. I mean, look, if you're a lead, no, but you're going to have opportunities when you're playing singles. You might have to do that yourself. So it's a really good part. I only bowl a couple of ends where I do send the bowl to the ditch.
I tend to practice a lot where I go off the centre of the line and go towards the ditch. Or,
Yeah, it's good to vary your practice.
Yeah, well, it gives you a lot more task, and when you've done it a heap of times, if you need to do it, you feel confident doing it. It's
Absolutely,
a big difference. So
bowl coming into shot now, and Rummy has wrestled with the weight in this game.
he has.
The consistency, lovely fella, but he'd just be probably asking for a bit more consistency from himself.
Yep.
Bowl on its way now from Matt Sargent from Burleigh.
Another good
teamed
bowl
up
here,
with
mate.
I use this word legend, Grafton legend, very loosely, Greg Maxid.
Hey, Greg Bullhead. He's done it again.
It's a great advert, though, because he's wearing the Grafton...
Yeah, he's got their jacket and shirt looks really good, I'll be honest. But,
now, what was the score? Because we're getting confused.
Was it 2, guys? 2?
But ignore us.
Andy. Yep, it was 2 to Matt.
No indication for us. On 12.
I think with the cheek we're giving them, mate, we don't want them to score a 1.
No, and look, it is their final end. And, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the coverage. If you haven't, let me know. And if you've loved it, let me know too, because we're always about evolving. And we're looking at a 16-4. So I'd imagine that Sargent will go into the clubhouse as leaders overnight.
And it's good that Rummy's given us such a beautiful profile picture at the moment.
Absolutely. Look at Rummy, smiling away.
He heard me.
Oh, dear.
Mate, if you're Beyonce, I'd say to the left, but, Mate, Stewie's put this down well. He's just chasing a bit again.
So Leith, do you have a Facebook page?
Yes, we do.
Do you imagine that you could put up the Excel spreadsheet
Absolutely. Mate,
on there?
yeah,
So
for
if
sure.
there's any viewers out there wanting to watch, because some of these players will watch things back, have a look at the Facebook, and which is what's the Facebook page? Is it just GDSC?
GDSC Men's Bowling Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we have been live streaming in the club, so if you want to, perhaps you don't want to stay outside, you can come to the club and
Absolutely.
and do. And what will be on the club tonight? Do you think? Is it just?
I'm not sure. I've been on a cruise for
I know
5
you
days,
have.
mate. So
And how was that?
it was fantastic, actually. It was really good. It was my first ever cruise, and I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Oh, brilliant! And did you come back 6 kilos heavier or
Yeah,
not?
probably 10.
Probably 10. Tell me as
And,
we're watching.
and a fair bit lighter in the bank, but that happens as well.
Tell me about the RSL version of here. Tell me about that, because obviously you're involved yourself.
Yeah, so the sub-branch, so I'm president up there and I do advocacy. So our main goal up there is to help veterans and their families.
Okay.
So for me, as a bowler as well, like we have a massive sort of RSL contingent and RSL days and stuff like that. And
happens down in our region too, Metro
mate,
North East.
Fantastic thing, and it's about getting out of the house and being social. So,
yeah, I know that Legacy had a fair bit of fundraising in Sydney during this last week, so I'm not too sure if that's a national-wide thing.
Yes, it is, certainly is.
But that's obviously helping war widows and families in general.
Yes.
I live up the road from the war vets at was it Narrabeen and Colorado Plateau War Vets.
Yes.
And what a great job they do there.
And it's a massive thing that, like mental health's obviously a massive issue when it comes to veterans and stuff, as we know. Well, what a bowl by Darren.
Oh, Darren.
What a bowl.
Can I ask?
Is that called saving the best till last or
Chalky
what?
comes out, he's dancing, but look at the scoreboard. Where has that been? Oh, man, anyone can look like a champion. And I can tell you it's 16-4.
You know what they say, you only remember your last bowl.
Remy, what was it, last bowl wins? Closest bowl wins.
Oh, look out here, though. It's got to stay there first. Oh, windy.
Just couldn't see it. Indy's going to not die wondering. But yeah, look, mental health, connection, community.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's brilliant getting people out of the house, playing a sport. This is not just an old person's game.
No,
the
it's
connection across the community is vital, and that's where they bring in bowling arms and
And
other
that's
aspects.
a big thing. I mean, they were referred to as cheating sticks for how long, and I think that's rubbish. Because,
absolutely. I don't use that
it's
language.
Keeping people involved in a sport, involved in the community, mate, that's got to be the priority one. So,
and look how Darren was trying to prove
go.
us wrong. He was in the area.
I think we talked him up and he blew it.
Well, it's the last end, so the bowl in the ditch goes in the bag very quickly, doesn't it? Last end. Well, that's my excuse if I've been...
Yeah, well, I've used that excuse once or twice myself, I'll be perfectly honest.
Yeah. No, brilliant.
So, yeah, you'll have to let Matt know if you want me to come back on tomorrow, viewers, because...
Oh, no, Leith, you're coming back. You're worth your price of admission. You can see there, 14-4. They haven't changed the scoreboard, but we are at 16-4. This is a wonderful technique from Matt Sargent. He's going to have a little look at this, so I want to make sure that we get it. All right, it's on its
He's
way.
got it. Oh, what's he got? Oh, geez, he was unlucky then.
Now, I did try and get that camera work to come back quickly. Let's have a quick look. Let's see it again about how he's lining up. So he's gone to the far side of the mat, goes down low, momentum change, follows through like he's playing in Scotland. Oh, well tackled. All right, Matt, he's going to save the best to last. I've had some games against some big drivers, and I don't think there's any bigger driver than Kevin Anderson in the game. I've seen Matt Flapper, but my bowls have been so badly bruised because they're red.
Yeah, that's why I've got black bowls, mate, because I want them to get hit a fair bit.
All right, what has the skipper,
I'll tell you what,
Rummy Cardmore, got? He's in the action
he's in
as
there.
well.
Look at this.
Oh,
Wow.
Rummy, let's bring the dancing frog back again, but guess what? It won't be far away before we see.
I don't think this will be short somehow.
He's going again. All right. Off he goes.
He's got something again here. Look at this. Got them both. Split them. What a bowl. What a bowl.
What a shot. Let's have a look at that. And I can tell you...
Got to replay that one if you can, mate.
Rummy, put it in there. Here he comes, viewers. Look at this. All the way. Wham, bam.
Bang, look at
Thank
that.
you, ma'am. Strikes it, likes it. And away he goes. All right, final bowl. And is it a case of anything you can do, I can do better? Rummy Cudmore. It's hard to get one there, but it's even harder to get two. Come on, Rummy. Run.
Oh, Rummy.
And once again, he's just a little bit shy.
In it.
Well, what
he
are we
hasn't
going
had
to...
enough of those Queensland yellow drinks today, mate. That must be the problem.
And we thank the sponsors, we thank the members. What about your committee, though, all the volunteers
Yeah, mate.
you got here,
And
Leith?
they're fantastic in this club. Every person will put their hand up to help, mate. As I said, our sponsors are great. I mean, you're stuck putting up with me, but my team's in front now. I know when to chuck it, don't I?
Well, you'd be a bit filthy.
No, mate, I'm not at
But
all.
you didn't get a chance.
No, not at all, mate. It's not about that. It's about the camaraderie and people being together.
I love it. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, day one of this wonderful tournament, the Grafton Invitational Men's Triples, the GDSC. You look at the fun, you look at the camaraderie.
And the great bowls.
And the great bowls. And Leith, we'll see you again tomorrow. I don't know what the weather forecast is, but I know the beer's
nice
cold.
tomorrow, mate. It's meant to be nice.
We'll have 28 teams going for $10,000. YouTube Live Sports, you better be live in it. Matt Harris signing off and my co-commentator Leith. Legend.
Thanks, mate.
We'll see you again. Bye for now. Have a great night.
Have a good night.
How good was that, eh? I always play my little music. That's my wrap-up song. And wait, that was good.
I told you I wouldn't be shy over work.
No. And the thing is, I've got to work out how I can transpose some of these images.
Yep.
I've got the replays, right?
Yep.
So I can put that. I can put a couple of links on, and you can show the action.
Yeah.
And like you see the quality of it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Bang. And then this one, I've got where is he? Got some footage of Omar. Here it comes. Go again. Let's see if I've got that. Go back. Trying to get share as well. So this is just the young fella ripping in. There's another one here. Just trying to see if it goes back to the beginning. But there's a couple of links that I can. Not that one. It must be the next one. That not only the scoreboard, but we can put in all the action. I'm just trying to think. Here he goes, boys. Highlight reel for him.
What, that's on though?
No, it was close. I don't know. There's a couple here. This will come back. That's Omar ripping out too.
Yep.
It'll go back to the beginning. It resets. Come on. I only think I've got the back end of that. Another one where we drew. Here you go. Yeah. Like I'll send you these because obviously you've got.
Yeah.
Come down and see Aaron Sheriff, and he obviously like little shots like that, and that's what's happening the whole game.
Yeah.
He was just missing.
See, this is where it's 8 to 8 cents.
Yeah.
If you're just that fraction on, it just does something different. So.
Yeah, 100%. And then if we go to a couple of the replays of these guys, loving it. But, what's that one? Miss Press.
Look, I'm pretty easy on the radio and stuff like that. Like I'll get in.
No, it's easy.
Yeah.
Man, that was really enjoyable. You know, Matt Sargent, he's one of their stronger bowlers.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if Indy's letting him skip, mate, he's a strong bowler.
Yeah.
So it was. It's the way it worked out. So Big Mark there, that's the umpire.
Yes.
He's a fucking good bowler.
Is he?
And so we forgot to put the Park Beach blokes in.
Yep.
And so he withdrew his team.
Yep.
One of them was Greg that's taken my spot.
Yep.
So when his team withdrew, I said, well, I'm going to be late getting back anyway. That's Mark there on the TV.
Yes.
So I said, I'll be late getting back anyway.
Yep.
You had my spot because you shouldn't have to now play.
Yep.
Being on the committee or the organiser.